Students will continue with the Mendel's experiment. Now the first experiment which he did with the pea plants by taking different characteristics of height, that is a tall plant and a short plant. Okay, and then he saw what results he got by crossing over them. Now the first thing, okay, now the first he took one tall plant and one short plant and he crossed them. Okay, now he saw the first generation, that is F1. Now all these first generation plants were tall. Okay, but whenever you have a tall plant, you have got the both genes. Tall plant has got both TT genes, while the short plant has got two small t genes. Okay, now the F1 generation, all the plants were tall. There were no medium height plants here. There was no medium height, no short, only tall plants were there in this F1 generation. Okay, that means that only one parental trait was seen. There was not some mixture of these two. The next question was, these tall plants of F1 generation were exactly same as the tall plants of the parent generation. Were these plants exactly same as this? Okay, so a question arised that are they inheriting this TT here or not? So then what he did is, because there was no medium, no small seen here, so he then made a self pollination between F1, the two plants, F1 cross F1. Okay, so he made a cross, and the next generation, okay, the next generation, that is the F2 generation, he saw that 1/4 of them are short, means out of 4 plants, 1 was short, 3 were tall. Okay, now this indicates that both tallness and shortness traits are inherited by the first generation plants. Now how this plant became short? Unless these plants have got this shortness genes in them, then only you will have this short plant here. That means these 4 plants which were tall had the genes of the short plant, but it was not expressed. It was not expressed here, but it was expressed in the F2 generation. That means if you see, out of these 4 plants, this is purely tall. This is a hybrid of tall, hybrid, and this is purely short. All these 4 were hybrid of tall and short. So they had got both genes. This plant does not have the short gene, this plant does not have the tall gene, while these 2 plants have got both the genes, okay, of tall and short. So Mendel, he proposed that 2 copies of a factor, which he called now genes, they are the controlling traits present in sexually producing organisms. So these traits are, there are 2 copies. One is big T, another is small t. So like that, each and every trait will have 2 copies. These 2 may be identical or may be different depending on the parentage. So here if you see, these 2 may be same or different. Here they are same, here they are same, here they are different, depending on what type of parents you have got. Okay. Now the TT, that is capital T, and T and small t, these both are tall plants, but still their genes are different, while small t are short plants. In other words, a single copy of this big T, okay, is enough to make the plant tall. So only if one T is also present, the plant will become tall. Okay. So what does that mean? That both copies have to be small t for the plants to become short. So the T, which has only one T can make tall, that is known as dominant, but you need 2 small t's to make a short plant, that are known as recessive traits. Recessive means even if it is present, it is not expressed. And dominant means only one is there also, then it will be expressed. So for expressing shortness, you need 2 small t's. Okay, here if you see, but for expressing tallness you need only 1 capital T. Here also it will be, because here are 2, it will be tall, but here even if there is 1 capital T, it will be tall because this is dominant gene and this is a recessive gene. Okay, we'll study the next experiment next time.